Hi everyone, and welcome into the San Jose Sharks Cup Series. Today, this is what all these drivers have driven for this whole season, to get to this moment right here. 8 drivers remain, and it's their last hoorah at a chance at the Championship 4. Only 4 drivers can advance for the final race of the season next week, and it all comes down to this race right here. Chase Elliott is one of those drivers below the cut line. He won his way into the Championship 4 in Season 1, winning at Atlanta. That's where we raced last race. He didn't get the job done. Can he do it at Richmond? Look for William Byron and Kevin Harvick. They're both below the cut line. They both may be in must-win situations. Both starting towards the back. Same for Ryan Newman, who also comes in below the cut line. It would take a miracle without a win to get Newman into the Championship 4. So the playoff standings, here they are. William Byron's minus 11, Ryan Newman's 15 back, Harvick 28 back, and Chase Elliott 33 back. Almost every single driver right here in a must-win situation. Christopher Bell is locked in with his win in the first race of the round of 8 at Canadian Tire. Kyle Larson at 261, Kurt Busch at 251, and Ricky Stenhouse right behind at 250. Those second and third playoff standings could get interesting here coming down to the wire after today's 15-lap race at Richmond. Time for your starting lineup here in Richmond. The final race of the round of 8. Can you believe it? What a fast season Season 2 has been. And it all comes down to this race to lock in the Championship 4 lineup. Row number 1, it's Tyler Reddick and Ross Chastain. Row number 2 is Justin Haley and John Hunter Nemechek. Row 3, Chase Elliott and Eric Jones. Row number 4, Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch. The Busch brothers getting the start next to each other at this short track. Row 5, Christopher Bell and the new Gaunt Brothers Racing 96 of Daniel Suarez. He has really impressed me in these first couple races in that car. Austin Dillon and Ryan Blaney in row number 6. Row number 7, Martin Truex Jr. and Chase Briscoe. Row number 8, Denny Hamlin and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 9, Corey LaJoie and Brad Keselowski. Row 10, Kyle Larson and Quinn Houff. Row number 11 is Timmy Hill and Ty Dillon. Row number 12, Joey Logano and William Byron. Byron, a playoff driver below the cut line. He's going to need to make up a ton of ground. Same with Kevin Harvick. He's in row 13 with Alex Bowman. Row 14, Ryan Newman and Eric Almirola. Row 15, Chris Buescher and Matt DiBenedetto. Row 16, Bubba Wallace and Cole Custer. Rounding out the field in row number 17 in the new BJ McLeod Live Fast Motorsports 78 entry BJ McLeod. So that concludes your starting lineup here at Richmond. The cars roll off the grid. It's time to go green. The final race of the round of 8. Winner advances the Championship 4. Here we go. Ross Chastain, Reddick lead him into 1. Out of the turn number 2, Ross Chastain slides up and clears Reddick. Down the front stretch now, into turn number 1. As Ross Chastain leads him down the back stretch, Tyler Reddick gains entry there. He gets to his bumper. They're side by side coming down the front stretch. As Ross Chastain dives low, Reddick stays with him. The field flyby. Look at that pack up. William Byron dicing through, trying to go 3 wide. As Tyler Reddick leading. Ross Chastain on his bumper. As Tyler Reddick got around Ross Chastain, now he leads him to the line. Ross Chastain tries to get to him as they get slap traffic. A big pack of cars. Look at that racing. As here comes Kurt Busch diving under his Chip Ganassi teammate. Kurt Busch to second. Ross Chastain falls back to third. And now Kurt Busch to the lead as Tyler Reddick fades. Kurt Busch out in front as we go on board with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. into turn number 3. Crashing, Tyler Reddick turns, flipping! And up and over goes Tyler Reddick. Oh man. From the lead to on his roof, Tyler Reddick out early. Oh, that is so disappointing. It's been such a tough season for Richard Childress Racing. They get this chance to start on the pole, and Reddick was up there leading some laps. And he gets turned, gets a little tight off the corner from, I believe, Eric Jones, who turned him, coming up tight off of turn number 4, and into that inside wall. Hard over, and Christopher Bell nowhere to go. Not too much damage, though, for them, as the only car involved was Eric Jones, and Tyler Reddick. Here we go. 6 laps to go. Busch and his teammate, Ross Chastain, lead him to the line. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. slides up and clears Chastain. He fades behind. Here comes Austin Dillon moving into third. 5 laps to go. Down the backstretch. Kurt Busch 3 wide. William Byron. Must-win situation. He shoves it in there. As Kurt Busch... Oh, contact is made. Stenhouse gets put into the wall by Austin Dillon. Kurt Busch out in front. As Austin Dillon to his back bumper. Can Dillon make a move around him? Here comes Dillon on the bumper. Stenhouse now as he moves Kurt Busch. Now Ricky Stenhouse Jr. moves into second. Down the backstretch. Into turn number 3. Here comes Stenhouse behind. As down the backstretch now. Here comes Byron. Dives to the inside. White flag. William Byron wins it at Richmond. And William Byron for Hendrick Motorsports. Back-to-back years, Hendrick Motorsports wins the final round of 8 race again of the Championship 4. This year with William Byron. What a moment for William. Picks up his second win of the playoffs, second win of the Season 2 season. And in that beautiful Exalta patriotic paint scheme, goes to victory lane in Richmond. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. brings it home in second. Will that be enough to keep him alive? Because now there will only be 2 spots based on points again to the Championship 4 due to 2 winners. Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott 4th, Corey LaJoie, another top 5 after winning last week. Kurt Busch 6th, 7th, Christopher Bell, 8th, Ryan Newman, 9th, Ross Chastain. Kevin Harvick, the other round of 8, he will not advance. In a must-win situation, he brings it home 12th in the Busch for the Farmers Paid scheme. BJ McLeod makes up a lot of ground. Started 32nd, finishes 23rd in that first run for Live Fast. Other than that, not a great day for any of those drivers. Ty Dillon, who started out this year so hot, made it to the round of 12. It's been a downhill spiral from there. And here we go. The Championship 4 locks. Kyle Larson, Season 1 champion, will get a chance to look to repeat and go back-to-back. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. also in the Championship 4 in Season 1, but he was driving for Roush. He'll be starting on the front row. Can he do anything with JTG Doherty? Christopher Bell locked himself in with his second win of the season at Canadian Tire. And a huge win today for William Byron, who won at San Jose, wins right here again in Richmond. Yeah, it was pretty recent that he won at San Jose. Gets it right back in victory lane. To go in a long period of time without a win, that's his 4th career. Drivers eliminated. Kurt Busch had a huge point lead over Christopher Bell and William Byron, but due to their wins, they get in. So an unfortunate break for Kurt Busch. He was dominant. Second in points most of the playoffs, most of the regular season, and does not get the job done. Nonetheless, though, it all comes down. One more race to lock in the Season 2 champion. What we all race for. What a race it was here in Richmond. We thank you for tuning in, and we can't wait to see you next week for the big one. Championship race at Gettysburg.